HD Hyundai is a specialized construction equipment manufacturer that products include crawler excavators and wheeled excavators. Bending. The Department of Bending and Stamping transformed 3,000 tons of steel and stainless steel per year. Laser cutting. At one of its plants, Hyundai Construction Equipment uses lasers to cut parts from large sheets of steel. Production begins with precision laser cutting of the main components. Welding. Robot welding system at Hyundai Construction Equipment plant ensures the stable and real bale quality of the product. Welding and machining are the first process in this assembly plant. In addition to skilled and experienced welders, the plant also employs robotic automatic welding machines. The machining process is conducted by machines specifically designed to carry out machining processes of big-size components. To get component solidity required by standards, the Hyundai Construction Equipment plant also carries out induction quenching and tempering. The maximum production capacity in welding shop is 3,000 tons per week. Hyundai Construction Equipment Company in India have the capacity to produce frames to complete units at the same factory that produces ready-made excavators. Machining. Machining of structures, parts and components are done wherever necessary to meet the fine tolerances required for a product of the caliber that Hyundai excavator makes. Painting. Where every centimeter of metal is painted in Hyundai's signature color. The painting process consists of 3 stages: priming, painting, and drying. Assembly line. After undergoing welding and machining in the next Hyundai Construction Equipment shop, frame and attachment components are sent to the assembly line to be assembled. Lower roller installation. Several lower rollers are mounted simultaneously to the core-abuse kit position. The 4 bolts required for each lower roller are tightened at once to the appropriate torque, and then these are attached to the lower rollers. Up to 9 of the lower rollers to be mounted on the track frame can be installed at once. However, extreme care is required for when hanging items. The track frame is reversed and the lower roller mounted from above to make it easier to mount the lower roller to be installed at the bottom of the track frame. Engine installation. The engine is mounted on the upper structure before the direct connection between the upper structure and the undercarriage. To prevent any damage, the upper structure frame part is protected with covers. The shoes are tensioned correctly with the track adjuster after installation so that the shoes are wrapped around the track frame. Directly connect the upper structure and the undercarriage using a device known as a nut runner, the mounting bolts of the swing bearing. The upper structure and the undercarriage are directly connected. Cab mounting. This cab is mounted next. To prevent any damage, the levers and the console are protected by rubber. Counterweight installation. As the counterweight installation bolts require a high level of tightening torque. Final assembly. Installing the boom, arm and bucket, and the boom is then installed onto the hydraulic excavator body. Assembly inspection. Working with the attitude of concentrated quality, all products are carefully inspected. Hyundai has 16 crawler excavator models and 5 wheeled excavators. These machines have applications across several industries, including agriculture, forestry, public works, landscaping, and recycling. The 4 pillars of Hyundai's excavator and machines are serviceability, comfort, safety, and productivity. All of the frames for Hyundai excavator products range from HX-130LCR up to R-1200, track frame, and main frame for HX-series and R-series are also produced in this plant.